Hola. Today I'm going to be uh drawing butts. Maybe some other things. Like I tried already, you know, here. But I watched some videos on how to draw some butts, so we're just gonna do that. Cause I figured I haven't done this in a while. Sometimes I don't get any viewers, sometimes I do. And it's just for my own, like, uh, you know, fun. So I watched some videos on how to draw butts, and they're mostly like saying to do like a box. So I'm just gonna do a box like this. Right? Is it this? Hold on. I don't. Oh yes. It was like pretty sure like this. Yeah. And it's like something I've been wanting to draw for a long time. I just never really picked up the videos because honestly I hate watching videos. I just like to learn from like looking at pictures and just references, but I knew this is one of the things I couldn't because it's really hard anatomy. Because it has so many muscles contained into it. I'm trying not to jump ahead. I'm trying to take it slow, but I just love to just go off. And I had no idea it took so much anatomy learning. It's gonna be thick. Oh, that's too thick. That's like the painting line apparently. They said that's like a good thing to like get in the groove of drawing. I feel like I should adjust this like. I recently released a little animatic, but that was for my boyfriend. And then I did Speak Pain of Us. I thought that was sweet, but I've been working on some animatics lately, especially since now it's winter break. But honestly, it's really hard to just like constantly work on the same thing for me. I don't know why. It's just ugh. This pen is not working for me. I wonder if anybody's watching. Uh oh. No. Oh, sad face. And I never knew why this creased here. Like the actual reason, but I learned actually, so that was cool. Apparently it's just like the muscle. This is like a whole muscle right here, or like right here. And this is the like gluteus maximus. But like since this is like intercepts that why it makes the big. That's why it makes the this thing right here. So it's pretty cool. I've always neglected the fact though that it takes so much like uh attention to anatomy in the human body to actually draw. But I don't know why I would neglect that because it's obvious, but did not want to learn. I just wanted to be able to do, my own thing. So I thought that's what art was, but unless you have a really stylized way of drawing, then you really can't neglect the fact that you're gonna have to learn some anatomy at some point because that's what realistic drawing is. And it sucks, especially for me because I really don't like, having to follow rules when I'm doing something that's mine. But I want it to look realistic in a way, so I kind of have to. I don't like it. Oh, I have one viewer, and it's myself. That's so great. Right? Right? Yeah. I don't know if that's myself or not. I don't even know anymore. I also want to draw hands really bad. Like I can half-ass them, but I can't actually like make them look good. I get like the like generalness of how to draw them. It's just so weird. That's like another thing with hands is they have so many like parts to them, and you know how to draw them if you learn the parts. I'm just so like it's so boring just to watch it, so I just kind of try to learn myself. It's a slower process, but it's coming along. Yeah, that's a pretty shitty one. I do some ones in. Oh, here's an Aldridge or something like that. Uh oh, here's like a hand I was kind of proud of, but here's a butt I really liked. But it was just a reference drawing. I didn't actually do it from my own like ideas. I just copied it because that's how I learned. Could shade it. I don't know. I'm just gonna draw. Also, like trying to find new poses to draw is hard because I also like to just um I don't know, do the same pose. Same thing with like faces. I usually do them in the profile, like this, or like that. I never do it like straight because so the thing is every time I draw, if you were to like flip this over, it looks weird because I draw in a right way. So every straight drawing I try to draw, it always ends up favoring the right way. So like it'll be facing that way a little bit. So it's not even like straight in a way. It every time I just try to draw a straight face, it's always tilted to the right. So I did that. It looks it's going that way. And I can't really help it because I draw with my right hand and I don't have a lot of control over my favoring. It just happens and it's really annoying. And I try to fix it a lot, but it doesn't really work out a lot of the time. So I just have to kind of just not do that position. I have to do it like in other positions. I keep forgetting what the box looked like. I don't think it looked like that. I mean, it could have. That would make no sense. I don't even understand. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Because it was some weird, like, rectangle. But this guy was really good, so I'll take it. I'll take it. That must be the best way. Into the leg. Oh. Okay. He also had some program that has really good lines. But I think he has a Mac. I'll give it to Mac. They have good art programs, but like they're horrible with other stuff. Like if I were just to use it. Oh, okay. I see what he's doing. So it's like longer. I'm dumb. Longer like this. Like that. It's probably wider too. Stop right here. Like that. I'll flip it this way. It's also like I think I'm tilting it the wrong way. Maybe for the one I want to do. Like that. And I think that's how you do it. That's too big. Yeah, that's how you do it. And then no. Yeah. Look. Just gonna draw the legs now. Always look at the legs like cylinders apparently. I just never, when I draw, I don't look into the anatomy. I just draw, and that's just what I've been trying to do this whole entire time. Probably is not good. Probably really should start like thinking about the anatomy. But I just look at drawing to be fun, and having to learn about all this stuff is not fun. I just wanna, you know. See, this needs density. Oh, it doesn't have density. That's so. Oh, use a pen. I don't see how they're different, but. And then he said like to make like an angle. So I'm just gonna do that. That's where I want it to. So hard. Why? See, it's just so awkward. Hold on, I'm gonna use a better pencil so I can see. Cause these don't have like opacity by pressure. It's just size by pressure. The marker does, but it's like angled sometimes. It's like flat like that. It's got the flat part. Oh, you can try because it has opacity. So like, maybe I should just find out what angle I want it to be first. So let's try it from seeing it like this way, like seeing it from the underside kind of. So like so. Okay. And then you just make the triangle and make it smaller. Also, chests are another thing. Like, how do people like understand that? Because they have that, and then they make it like in a little bit, and then out, and then in, and you could do the rectangle again like this way. It's so strange. But apparently that's how you do it, and then you draw the angle of the fat that's on the muscle. And I don't know, it's so weird to me. And that's like the muscle, but then you can add fat on top of it. So like that would be the fat, but this is the whole muscle. And honestly, when it comes down to legs, I just draw from what I know. Because I never learned about leg anatomy, because I only learned about the anatomy if it's really hard. But legs are the one thing that I've always known how to draw. Or never just like hated how I drew them. I just kind of went with it. Because I felt like kneecaps were just like basically self-explanatory. I mean, at least for my level right now. I'll like stick with it for now. And then once everything else starts to like, become more harder, not harder but more advanced, and that's probably when I'll start to be like, okay, I need to like up my leg level and actually learn. Like that's what happened with my butt. My butt was fine. I would always draw my butt the same way or butts the same way because it was so like I can't explain it. It was so beginner. So I was like, why not? I don't need to care about the butt right now. But now that I've actually started to make my humans my first thing that I draw, like I never draw cats anymore like I used to. See, now it looks so much more symmetrical to me because it used to be so nasty. I'd make it so unproportioned and it wouldn't be even like I took proportions out of level to make it look better when really it wasn't the proportions that need to be bigger, it was the quality. So I was just like, if it's big then it's good, but really that's not true. It was the way I drew it. It was the anatomy. See, and I always forgot that they have rib cages right here too, so I never drew the shape of the rib cage. Boobs are one thing too that I need to actually step my game up because it used to be okay, but now that I'm actually learning how to do other stuff, I feel like my boobs are like a little weird. It's kind of like fitting shoes in a way to me because it's when I'm, let's see, when I have progressed in my art style. Let's say I didn't know how to draw arms, nor did I know how to draw butts, but I wanted to start drawing my arms better because my butt was getting a little bit better than my arms. Then I would start learning how to draw arms instead of butts. But let's say the arms for feet, my feet were getting too big for my shoes, so I had to get new shoes. That way I had to learn how to draw butts. I used to draw my arms from the side, like let's say this is her torso right here. I used to go like this with my arms and just make them straight down. Then I learned that they actually have like women's, they go in and then out, and that's the whole thing. And then they have a connector, and they go out again. And then hands are so satisfactory to actually learn how to draw, except for I don't really know the actual anatomy of the hand. But when I like get it in the drawing, I get so excited. But most of the time, I really don't even know what to do with my arms or my hands on the drawings. I don't hide them because I don't know how to draw them. I hide them because I don't know what they'd look like in which like the action. Most of the time, I will draw them, but sometimes I hide it because I really just don't know what it's supposed to look like. And I'm guessing that's a new skill I probably should start learning, but I have no idea how to learn that. Oh, sorry. Oh wow, I have 3 people watching. Uh, and I don't really know. Uh, yeah, let's just say that. Though I have looked at a lot of references on Instagram. Like I have a whole folder, and I find that really helpful. Especially for like, that's how I drew that one, was an Instagram folder or reference, because I have a lot of them, but they aren't really teaching me anything. And I know, like, just using references on how to draw and just copying them and saying that's teaching me is bad, but like, that's how I've learned to draw my whole life. It's just getting other people's like references or just our art in general and understanding what they were doing. And if I liked what they were doing, I would try to incorporate it in my art in my own way. And that's just how it like developed my art style. Even when I was drawing cats, it didn't have to be humans. Like everything, it was just other people's art styles comprehended into mine. Sometimes I kind of forget to draw like the hair and uh, just the whole what makes like the tits, the nipples. I sometimes forget to draw those. And also, I find it really hard to actually start drawing the head after I've drawn the body. Like if it's gonna be a whole drawing with the head, I have to draw the head first. See, like I just got lucky. It actually looks good with the head, but it's really hard sometimes. Okay, I'm sorry. I promised butts, not heads. I don't have space. Let's get rid of this leg. Torso. Oh, let's finish this butt. There, I'm gonna move this. I was kind of proud of this drawing, so I'm just gonna save it. Small. Okay. Oh, no. That was an accident. Get out of here. Get out of here. I have no idea how I get this grid on here, but I just mask my buttons and then it goes away. Oh, there it goes. It's gone. No, it's back. Wait. These things? Oh, crap. I have no idea how I got this on here. Is it a number? Oh, it do. But it's bugging me. I don't want it there. Eh. Can't ignore it. These things are like guides for lines, but like, I don't want that. Also, I know this like little button on top is used for like doing 3D drawings, but I have no idea why or how you use it. Like I have no idea. It's not doing anything. Uh, Usually I have to like check this box because sometimes people will ask questions. Last time I streamed, there's like a bunch of people asking questions. But I don't know what to do from here. Like I have no idea. Maybe I should stop drawing the torso first. Just focus on this. But I will draw the spine. I remember I used to just draw 3D shapes in 6th grade in math class. All I would do. Okay, so I think this leg is gonna go out. It's gonna go out like that. I think I'm gonna change it later. But for now, I want this one. Crap. Make this one go in. pinch right here. And then this one is not gonna pinch, and it's just gonna go out like that. Okay. And this is where the vagina will be. Right here. Alright. I feel like this leg should go out more. Also, another thing when I watch tutorials is I like kind of forget the steps. So it's a little hard. Oh, I think I kind of did it. I mean, it's a good first try. I'll give myself that. The city shaded. I really should have done the box in another layer. I have to make this out more. Make it look good. Okay. I think I'm gonna erase the box now. Sorry, my dogs might start barking. Sam! Sam! No. When this one's relaxed, apparently it doesn't like go in like that. It just stays relaxed. So what I think I'm gonna do actually, let's bring this one in. Sam! Stop! My dog's barking. And then I'm going to bring this one in. I noticed that the whole like making it look like they're walking is like a thing. So yeah. Hey! Oh, my bird just went on my head. Hold on, I'll let my dog out. On a lot of streams, people are able to play music, but I think they have their own streaming thing. I wish I could do that. Oh, someone's still watching. I wouldn't doubt if it's my boyfriend. One time it was really cool. I had like 7 people watching my stream. I mean, that's pretty lit. Oh, forgot. She needs a dent. I'm about to bring it out a little bit down to show. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Alright, oh, maybe I should draw more hips. So now, I watched a tutorial on chests and hips, though it was a little strange how he drew them. It sounded like a little bit kindergarten-y. It's like weird, but I'll take it. I'll take it because it looked good in the end, but it took him so long for something I feel like he could explain so much shorter. I don't know, maybe that's the impatience talking, but I definitely felt like this part didn't make sense to me why he shaded it. He really could have done so much more of it without having to, And he didn't take in the anatomy. He didn't tell me anything about the muscles or the parts or the bones or that this. I know that's the chest right here somewhere. But he didn't even tell me anything about the ribs. He just told me like stuff. It was just weird. Though some of it did make sense. I'll admit that. So I can't even remember where he went from here. Like these are the hips. So bring this down. Or down like that, and then this comes out. And this is like the fatty area. Because if it was like an anorexic person who didn't have fat at all, it would just be like no fat pads. So it would just be straight up in, out, in, out. Like that. And it'd be really skinny. But you get the attractive desired shape by adding the fat pads, which add the curves and essentially satisfy the artist, because even if you're a body positive person or artist who is, what's it called? They have like a name. But basically, they draw to make people that aren't necessarily have desirable bodies. They draw things like that, like anorexic people, uh, overweight people, and stuff like that. And even they, like, you can just, like, everybody likes to draw desired bodies because they're desired for a reason. It's really satisfying to draw curves. I don't know why. I just love drawing curves because it's better than just going like this or like this. You're going like that, and it's giving a sort of, I don't know, it's unexplained, but it's there. And that's what a lot of people, I think, try to do when they draw. Like I was saying earlier, I thought that size was better than quality, like quantity over quality, basically. So I thought that if it was bigger, that it would look better, but it didn't. It made it look worse almost, actually. But did not know how to draw it. Just not what you want. You want to know how. And that anatomically possible, or whatever that's called. Anatomically possible. Because then, that's what makes it look better. I don't really know where to place nipples. Most of the time I don't. I should probably place the pelvis because it's also another thing I don't really know how to do yet. Just make sure. Sometimes I do this because not because it's like exactly right, but as long as it makes sense to me, I feel. Also, these boobs don't look good. But as long as it looks good to me, I feel like it's good. Because sometimes you'll see like art, right? It's style. Uh and it may look good to other people, but as long as it doesn't look good to you, it's not satisfying. So I think that if it looks good to me and it doesn't look good to anybody else, that's all that matters if it looks good to me, because I'm not going to be satisfied. It looks bad to me, it looks good to other people. Even though, since technically, as close as I can get it to be realistic without having to go too overboard. And there's also another thing I don't understand yet, really. I don't really grasp about the whole art thing, is that there's a pad right here, and then it's another boob. Like, this is fat, and this is the actual boob. Like, these are not part of it, and that's just weird. So it goes like over like that, and then over again like that. And I don't know. So I'm trying to do that, but it just doesn't really grasp. I think I'm alone now. Oh no, someone's still watching. What happened? Oh, it's my eraser. See, there we go. That's what it looks like. And then that's the arm. That. And I feel like no matter how skinny you are, even if you're super duper skinny, like you'd have to be anorexic. You have these things right here. The little fat between the arm and, well, you'd have to have no boobs, and you'd have to literally be the skinniest person ever not to have those. I've seen them on all types of body types. There we go. I feel like that looks better. This one's bigger than that one, but that's realistic. What's happening? Oh, it's in this thing again. Oh, what is this? Why? Again. I don't want it. How do I turn it off? What is it? Let's see. Maybe it's under view. Oh, there we go. Great. It's gone. Yay. So, like, the nipples are really hard sometimes. And she looks a little skinny, so I'm going to make her ribs show just a little bit. I feel like that's a thing. Like, people are attracted to the ribs when they show. Like, not she's like over, she hasn't eaten in like 5 months, but they just show a little bit because it shows that she's a little skinny and she's got a big booty. Oh, also I'm going to add these little things right here. Like the little fat and another fat. Also, just to make this a little bit more realistic, hip dips are a thing, so we're just going to add those in. There we go. Now I feel like it looks better. And it's still leaning right, but that's fine. Yeah. See, I know that some tits, they'll like go outwards like that. They'll stay in kind of like uh like that. That's usually girls that have plastic surgery. They all stay in like that. Or sometimes they'll just go outright like that. They don't have to be pointed to go out like that. They just do that. That's also how they look laying down. Is outwards because gravity exists and we have that. That's what it is. So it's just gonna go down because it moves. So it'll go down. I don't know, maybe this is like a kind of tutorial on how to draw like me, but I don't know. And also, I know that differences exist and that different body types exist, but I honestly cannot help myself from keep drawing the same body type over and over again. Because that is what looks best to me, so I just keep drawing the same thing. Like noses. Everybody says my faces look all the same, like the woman's. And men's too. Sorry if you hear my birds in the background, they're loud. I'll make this nose a lot. And it is because, I reassure you, I literally just love this nose shape. I can draw any kind of nose. I can draw bumpy noses. I can draw pointy noses. I can draw... I like noses like this too. Ones like that. Honestly. I have a girl that has that nose. I might hold on. She has a rounded nose like that. Yeah, I like a lot of noses. They're really fun. It's just there's some noses I just like to draw the most. And I reassure you it's very consistent with women. Men, they'll have more character because I don't really draw them that much. So when I have an idea of a guy, I'll just draw the idea of the guy and resist having to draw him ever again because I don't like drawing guys. They're too blocky for me. See, they're all just and I just don't really like it. I like the curves. I like drawing curves and it's just nicer. And maybe it's because I'm a girl too, so I'm just used to drawing girls. But I also draw really big lips, men and women, on sewed profiles because I don't know. I think that's just the face shape I'm used to. See how this one has big lips, that one has big lips. But also the nose gives character. Like downward noses, I'll give more like squarish lips. If she has like a pointy nose right here, her lips went out more like that. And when it's like this though, they're just more round like that. But I usually just give them lips in general because I feel like that just makes it look more womanly. But on men too, I'll give them lips. Because they have lips. The only thing I'm just not used to, or maybe I just don't know how to make it like work, is giving men lashes. I cannot make a guy look like a guy giving him lashes because I already make a guy look feminine enough because I, have a feminine tendency to, or have a tendency to make more women than men. I make them look feminine because that's what I'm used to drawing. So giving him eyelashes is just gonna make him look like a man. Because if I just drew a man, like this would be a man if it was more realistic. It's giving him eyelash. But the more broad I'm gonna make him eyebrow, if it's like that big, it's not gonna look like a guy because he has eyelashes. I have no idea how people make it look like a man with eyelashes. People do it all the time. Like, that's a girl. Like, man, girl. I don't understand. Wow. Who's watching? I don't understand that. Could possibly be watching right now. Unless it's me. Like, if I get out of this, like, leave that. Oh, and it still says 2 viewers. That's weird. Okay. But yes, it's all just preference. Also, the thing I've gotten used to lately too is eyes don't start right here; they start right here, and the brow's right here. The brow is looked on the face this way. It's facing forward. Weird face shape, but okay. Eyebrow, angular, normal eyebrow, right? It's normal. If you were drawing the same person right here, the eyebrow is going to be like this because it's a brow bone. It's going to show differently. See how it's more curved in because we're looking at it by the side. So it's going to go more like that than like that. Almost looks like the eye that I draw sometimes. I don't know what else to draw. I can draw some hands. I have no idea who's watching, but if you literally have any requests whatsoever, just say. Oh. I still have one viewer. Apparently. I feel like that's just me. Huh. Well, sucks to suck, I guess. Those are all my videos. Yeah. Oh, nobody else is watching now. Sad face. Oh. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna end my stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it. Alright, thanks for watching.